Reviews of the AYANEO Air have started popping up on YouTube, and it's got me thinking, have I made a mistake? 2022 has to be the year of the handheld, with so many devices coming from so many manufacturers. With the arrival of the Steam Deck, there's been a rush of handheld gaming PCs coming to the market in late 2022, and two of those devices that caught my eye are the AYANEO Air and the AYANEO. Both of these devices look amazing, and the form factor looks perfect for what I'm looking for. The Steam Deck always seemed a little bit too big for me, and with it being one of the first of its kind, it was always going to have some teething problems. But the AYANEO Air and the AYANEO both show huge potential, but with both of those machines coming in at such high price tags, I really could only afford to buy one. So I had to pick the one I wanted, and I had to make the right decision. And looking at the AYANEO Air and the AYANEO, there wasn't a whole lot to separate the two. But having gotten my hands on an AYANEO Pro and absolutely loving that machine, that gave me a little bit more confidence in AYN, in trusting their build quality and what they can deliver as a device. However, where AYN is a newer company, AYANEO have been around the block and have released gaming handhelds for a couple of years now, specifically gaming PCs as well. Most of those devices have been really expensive, high top-end devices that few of us can get our hands on, but it certainly shows that they know what they're doing. To cut a long story short, I put my money with the Norse gods. I went for the AYANEO and I went for the Max model as well. I figured go big or go home. If I'm going to make one purchase, I may as well get the best, most powerful version of this device that I can get, and a review will be coming for that on the channel as soon as I get it. But now that I'm seeing these AYANEO reviews of such a great handheld device that seems to be impressing a lot of people, I am left wondering, have I made a mistake? Should I cancel my AYANEO order and order an AYANEO Air Pro instead? Now, from the reviews I've seen, the AYANEO Air looks like a great quality device. It looks like it's well made with really great build quality. It looks like it's designed perfectly to fit in the palm of your hands, and for that gaming on the go that I love. And in terms of power and performance, the mid-range devices look like they can handle quite a lot of AAA games at 720p really nicely. When it comes to ticking the box for PlayStation 2 and GameCube emulation, it looks like the AYANEO Air is going to be well set. It looks like it should be able to deal with these devices even better than the AYANEO could. The size of the AYANEO Air is something that really appeals to me as well. It looks like the kind of device that you can comfortably take with you anywhere that you want to go. Sure, it's an expensive device, you're going to want to look after it, but it looks like it fits in that world of portable and being able to take with you on the go, as opposed to just sitting at home and playing this device. Something that I think the Steam Deck with its huge size struggles with. But with that portable smaller size comes one huge issue for me, and it's the 5.5 inch screen. Now, a 5.5 inch screen is great for many gaming handheld devices, but when you're looking at a device that can play a lot of AAA games, a lot of modern PC games, a 5.5 inch screen is a little bit too small. And this is where the AYANEO looks like it could trump the AYANEO Air, because it has a 6-inch screen, which is great for some of that top-end gaming, especially when it comes to looking at those details or smaller writing as well, which you can find a lot in PC games. Now, RetroGameCorps has done a fantastic 30-minute overview of the AYANEO Air, which I found really helpful in solidifying the decision that I've made. The AYANEO Air looks like an absolutely amazing device, but I am still happy that I decided to go for the AYANEO Pro, with another reason that the pricing model for the AYANEO just seemed to be that little bit more simpler to choose from. Both devices have a range covering from a lower end device which is cheaper to the high end Pro or Max versions of the devices as well. But when you compare the AYANEO Air Pro with the AYANEO Max, the AYANEO Max comes in higher in the specifications but at a lower price point as well, and that for me was really interesting and important in my decision making process. Now, specifically how these devices compare, we can only be certain when we can compare them side by side. And also, with the range of devices that go from the low end to the top end, there might be some differences in how the mid-range devices can compare to each other. But for me, someone who was looking to just go big and get the top range device, the AYANEO just sealed the deal for me, with the higher specs, the bigger screen, and the lower price point as well. But we'll only truly know if I made the right decision once I finally get it in my hands. And as soon as I do, I'll be letting you know exactly what I think of it, so make sure you subscribe. In the meantime, if you want to find out more information on the AYANEO, then check out this video right here.